Welcome back to Mint, where we explore the world of personal finance, making it simple and relatable for you. Whether you're looking to earn, spend, save, or invest, we've got you covered. Building a house can be an intricate puzzle, and every expert is a vital piece. But there is one unsung hero who stands shoulder to shoulder with the architect, the quantity surveyor. On Inside Hustle, we'll shine a light on the quantity surveyor and their crucial role in keeping your budget in check and safeguarding your investment from the first blueprint to the final brick. Make sure they're on your team before you break ground.
The building process involves the expertise of different players in the construction industry. These include building contractors, subcontractors, architects, builders or structural engineers, project managers, and quantity surveyors. The input of a quantity surveyor is as important as the contributions of the other experts. The role and responsibilities of a quantity surveyor span all the stages of the construction. Julius Munyi explains to us why you should hire a qualified and experienced quantity surveyor as you embark on your building or construction project.
My role as a quantity surveyor is, I would say, is more on the financing, helping the client to achieve the product he or she wants within budget, I would say. What we do is, once the architect conceptualizes what they want, let's say you want this building to be partitioned and all that, to create an office space, you discuss on the budgets and all that, advise on materials, the appropriate materials that you give the client what he wants, quality and within budgets.
His or her responsibilities include roles inside the office, on the construction site, or in meetings with clients and other project personnel.
We look at the various products in the market and advise the clients accordingly. I give suggestions to fit in the client budget.
The professional is also responsible for the cost of any building project, from initial estimates right through to the final acquisition of materials.
I would say we put surveyors more as like the projects accountants, I'd say, by quantifying, pricing, and giving suggestions on proposals to achieve, to arrive at the client budget.
It's good to note that a quantity surveyor's job and his or her associated roles vary, but focus on providing clients value for money while adhering to the strict regulations which govern every aspect of the construction industry.
I feel it's very critical to have a quantity surveyor because with the way things are currently, you can't do things without knowing where you finally end up. If you just go blindly without a quantity surveyor, I believe you finally end up with a project that you will not be able to complete because you have no budget. Because we know with help in setting up the budget in conjunction, in consultation with the other consultants, that is the architect, the structural and civil engineer, and the services engineer. Services, I mean electrical and mechanical. So in consultation with those people, then we make sure that we give the client the right budget, which if there are changes in between, we try to make sure that we don't exceed. So it's very important for our client to have a quantity surveyor on board there.
It's important to note that building is such a big deal, and for you to be satisfied with the end product, professional input is of importance.
So the advice I would give is you make sure that you have the right choice of consultants. Don't take shortcuts. Appointed consultants are enough so that they can be involved with the briefing right from the beginning. They are aware of what you want and all that and give you the right advice. So it's critical that you appoint all the consultants as early as possible.
And finally, on Boss Moves, Munyi Karithi, a fitness instructor, had a dream to open a gym. He faced the initial hurdle of raising capital, But nothing had prepared him for the global challenge that hit months later, the pandemic. How did Munyi manage to stay afloat?
My name is Munyi Karithi. My name is also Kifaru. And my latest name is Coaches. For guys who know what this name means, they probably know where I got it from. Game of Thrones, which is, it was actually meant to be a gym has no name, but then by the time I tried to make the change, 1,000 flyers had already gone for print. So I was like, you know what, here in Sawa. 400 shillings a day, come to the gym, my house, you do aerobics kidogo, small space, guys are sweating everywhere, open doors and windows. And then in my mind I was like, the place I stay there is a place, there are shops. So I could actually look for one, pay for it, and turn it into a gym because I'd always wanted to have a facility like this one. So I secured the place. I started off with a carpet and my laptop. Then we were doing aerobics. So my target group then initially was women because according to other gym owners were like, wamama wakikuja, wanakuja na pesa, you know? And of course when the ladies show up, the guys don't come and show their muscles and stuff. In Juakali, they sell you a kilo of chuma for 100 shillings. Whether you want nails, flat sheets, metallic bars, rods, whatever it is. So I was able to go and fabricate some dumbbells, some weights, which I put together, and then now I was able to have the weights I have. Over and above that, there's a local supplier. There's a guy who imports and sells gym equipment at quite an affordable price. I got a cross trainer as well. So November came and went. December, lots of rain, guys are traveling, kids are at home. So the little monies people had were not for paying for gym. And then who wants to work out in December? You know, it's party after party. Then January came and guys are paying rent, guys are paying school fees, and January is more or less a dry month. February is better because people started showing interest, you know, guys who are promising to come. Then March is when they started showing a lot of interest until but surprisingly enough, because of guys being at home, March, April, May and June were my best months. That's when I made a lot of money. Why? Because guys don't sit in the house. Nyumba inauma, so they come to the gym. And then post June, whatever resources people had started finishing. So are you gonna pay rent, take care of your fuel, or are you gonna go to the gym? So, and that was also, I think, the same time guys were being asked to go back to work. It is a wonderful business venture anywhere around the world. The problem is the purchasing power of this particular product, of this service, at the moment is not in the forefront of many people's minds. People are still weighing in between, do I really need to go to the gym? But I need to stick the course because Rome wasn't built in a day. And I'm doing this because I know one day, one time, it's going to give me back what I put in and much more. Making people suffer, and you go there and eat, then you come here and they make you pay. A gym with no name allows me to mold you, right? From what used to be to what you want to be. So other than just paying and I'm like, yeah, the gym is available, I will get contentment when I see you saying, hey, guess what? This never used to fit me, it fits me. I never could do 10 sit-ups, now I'm doing 30, right? So what that does, it causes a ripple effect. You become better. You're happier, you're more confident. Some of those lifestyle diseases are kept at bay. You cannot overlook the importance of keeping yourself physically fit.
Munyi's story demonstrates that perseverance and mindset are key drivers of success. That's it for this episode of Mint. We hope you live with new ideas about investing, spending, and what it takes to keep going as an entrepreneur, and maybe a fresh respect for business flair too. For more information, visit mint@mula.co.ke or tv47.digital. Stay safe and keep minting. Until next week, I'm Lydia Nyawera.